Hey guys, I'm Morentin with Glaucoma Hope. So today is January 13th, 2017. We're about 56, 57 videos in towards the 100 days of videos, right? So we're really excited about that. As you've been noticed the past few days with the videos, there's been some pretty significant changes going on with me. And, like the dry eye thing and the not dry eye and, seeing sort of, just like all kinds of stuff is going on, right? And it's nothing major, nothing going backwards, but just like little slight changes that are saying, hey, you have glaucoma. If you stop your protocol, we're going to take your eyesight right away. And then other things that are going like, hey, like this is, your eyes are changing. You used to be like this, and now you're like this. And then, so it's just interesting going through this stuff. If you're not used to it, you're not aware of these kinds of things, that changes will happen, and that's necessary in order to get better, then that could be really worrisome. Because every time something happens when you have glaucoma with your eyes, you think, oh fuck, is this it? Is this it? Is my eyesight is going to start to go like this and I'm fucked, So it's really, really weird. But I've been around for so long and I've, healed myself in so many ways, and helped other people heal themselves, thousands of people that I know what to expect, and it's really interesting. So that brings up a good point that I was thinking about earlier today is, people will think like, oh yeah, you've lived this, life where you just took care of yourself and nothing ever went wrong and you have healthy joints and all that stuff. And it's like, fuck no, I abused the shit out of my body, with, physical abuse, substance abuse, all kinds of shit. I fucking fucked myself up really bad all kinds of times, and, and like physically, like sprained shoulders, sprained knees. I mean, like really crazy bad stuff, that put me out for weeks at a time. And, I've broken little things in my hands and stuff. I haven't broken any major bones or anything, but I've hurt things. I dropped 400 pounds on my foot, fucking blew out all my toes, all kinds of shit, right? Things that would, like, oh yeah, I got this injury back when, 20 years ago and I can't do this now. It's like, I've recovered from all that stuff. Major injuries. I've competed in powerlifting since 1984 and it's 2017 now. I mean, actually the last contest was 2014, but I still lift heavy, It's crazy. Because I have my shoulders, my elbows, my chest, my, my fucking hips, my ankles, my knees, they all feel good. Right? And then today, everything, like all up here feels really good. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. I feel like amazing today. I don't know if you could tell, but like even when I was walking around, when I was walking into work, like people that didn't even know me were like, "Hey, you seem like really, really happy today. You seem like you're really having a really good day today." Like people, like I was told that like 4 or 5 times today. And I, without, it's just like, fuck, that's interesting. Like people actually were that I don't know were actually walking down the street in Long Beach are telling me that, right? So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, right? But yeah, I do feel really good. The past few days have been like, okay, it's like, okay, I'm going through a little bit of stuff here. There's some changes happening. And oftentimes when that happens, when you're doing a protocol to better yourself, then you'll step through to something a little better. And then things will maintain, you'll get used to that and blah, blah, blah. And then, you keep on doing stuff and hopefully you get a little better again down the road, right? So yeah, it's just, I feel really, really happy right now. My eyes, the eyesight, I checked it a little earlier. The left side's, badass like it's supposed to be. The right side, it's, the 90 to 95% clear, the other 5 to 10% with those little slivers of haziness. And maybe just a little bit slightly duller than the left eye. The center of my like range of view or whatever you want to call it is as crisp as the left side is all the way around. But as you get towards the edges of my field of vision, then it gets a little bit more dull, just because it goes into blindness, you know, because my field of vision in my right eye is compromised, so it doesn't go out as far as it should, so those are blind spots out into oblivion, right? So, but yeah, so the vision is, you know, it's as good as it's been, you know, and I'm not blind, you know, but my head feels good. There's no pain, there's no uneasiness, there's no nothing, you know. Usually there's a little bit of uneasiness there, or like even a heaviness, but I just, you know, I don't pay attention to that because I go through crazy pain and headaches and fucking shoulder aches and just you know, eye aches and stuff like that, a little slight discomfort is like negligible, you know. So, but there's nothing today. I feel so good that that I took note of it, you know. Like I felt so good that I was like, man, I feel really good today. And then like a couple hours later, I'm at my computer, you know, working, and I'm like, hey, I feel fucking good right now. I feel really good. And it's like right on, because I'm doing my good stuff. You know, I didn't have food to take to work today, so what did I do? I went and had some goddamn healthy soup. You know, really super fucking healthy soup, and I had a goddamn juice. You know, this like whatever sunrise, this and that. You know, with that had ginger and, you know, carrot juice and orange juice and some kind of greens and whatever, but healthy, you know. And, you know, so I'm doing this stuff and it's paying off, you know. I mean, who would have thought? You know, you do all this good stuff. You're persistent, you're consistent, you're patient, and it pays off. Who would have thought, right? So that's pretty cool. I'm going to leave it at that, you know. That patience and persistence. This is living proof of that right here, you know. And this is why I'm doing this case study. You know, it could have went the other way, but it's going good right now. And you don't know, there's still like 40-something days left. We'll see how that all plays out. Right now, I feel fucking good, though. But anyways, you could do me a favor, and if you haven't already, to subscribe to the channel or like the page, you know, like the video, whatever, and just spread the good word. Again, this is Morentin with Glaucoma Hope. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. Peace.